Okay, in this video we're going to be looking at vowel units that have the NK ending. And we call them vowel units because a unit is a part or a piece of something. So a vowel unit is a part of a word, and as the name tells us, that part has to have a vowel with it. And we learn vowel units because it makes it a lot easier to read and spell words that have these units if we think of these sounds as always sticking together. In fact, these vowel units are sometimes called welded or glued sounds because they're so tightly stuck together that they make a new sound. And you'll notice this, the vowel sound is going to be just a little bit different. It's not going to exactly be a short vowel sound, and it's not going to be exactly a long vowel sound either. It's kind of a little bit of both, or maybe something even different. You'll see what we mean by that when we take a look at these vowel units more closely. Now, we're going to call them vowel units though, but you might hear them called welded or glued sounds. That's perfectly okay. We'll call them vowel units. So, before we start though, I want to remind you, if you watched our other vowel unit video, that you can get a quick video on vowel units by going to YouTube and typing in Nessie Reading Strategy Gang of Three, and it's just a quick video that goes over some of these vowel units. Alright, so let's take a look at some vowel units with NK. The first one we're going to take a look at is INK. And we say that as ink. Now take a look. The I doesn't sound like an I, and it doesn't sound like an I sound either, that long I sound. It sounds a little bit different. Ink. Almost like an E, but not quite. So where do you see this vowel unit? Well, actually, ink can stand alone by itself, like a pen has ink. But you can also see it in the word sink. And you can see it in the word pink. Take a moment to discuss what other words might have the ink vowel unit sound. You might have come up with the word blink. Or maybe even stink. STINK. Alright, let's take a look at a different vowel unit with NK. ANK. And you say that as ank. It's a little different. You can hear that vowel sounding just slightly different than a short or a long vowel. Ank. Almost sounds closer to a long vowel actually there, but it's not quite a full long vowel sound. So where do you see this word? Well, you can see this word, this vowel unit in bank. You can see this vowel unit in the word thank. And take a moment to think of some other words that might have the ank vowel unit. You may have come up with this word, drink, DRANK. Or tank, TANK. Here's another one, ONK. And we say this vowel unit as onk. Well, you can see this vowel unit in the word honk, like a car can honk its horn. You can see this vowel unit in bonk, like I don't want to bonk myself on the head. There aren't a lot of words with the onk vowel unit in it. You'll probably just see these words, honk and bonk. And there's one more, UNK. K. This is a little more popular. You'll see many words that have the UNK vowel unit. And this sounds like unk, unk. So you'll see it in sunk, junk, trunk, like a trunk of a car. Take a moment to think of some words that might have the unk sound. You may have come up with the word skunk. Or you may have come up with the word bunk, like a bunk bed. There are lots of words with this vowel unit. So, this is just a quick video on the vowel units that have NK. They are INK, ANK, ONK, and UNK. And let's just take a moment just to go over each sound. Ink, ank, onk, unk,